Hello YouTube and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon FireRed version, the post-game, or after story, or whatever you want to call it. In the last episode, we finally begun the after story after I think I took like a week break or something. I don't know, I can't remember. And I decided to, well, we had to go to one island in order to start the after story by getting the Ruby for Celio so that he can connect it to his PC thingamajigger, so that we could reach this 4 island by getting the Rainbow Pass or the Sevi Pass. I forgot what it's called exactly. And now we have entered the Icefall Cave, which is the main attraction on this island, I guess, other than the Pokemon Daycare. So this place features a bit of a puzzle, I guess, with the cracking ice. If you're familiar with the cracking ice puzzle, it's from Hoenn, the Sutopolis gym. It's when it first appeared. And over here we got a choice between 2 ice that we have to fall through. And I guess I'll go with the one that's above. The way that this ice works is that, oh wait, hold on. I can't fall. The way that the ice works is that if you step on it, you'll fall. Well, if you step on it, it'll crack the ice, and if you take another step, it'll automatically break and you'll fall to whoever is below. Oh, a Never Melt Ice. That increases the power of all Ice-type moves, so that's completely useless to me. And, okay, so I guess talking about the islands. There are other islands, of course, up to all the way to 7. The other island, all the islands, some interesting news, tips about the, I don't know. Things you might want to, that you didn't know about this islands is that, they have remix versions of the Johto songs as playing as their, when you initially enter the island, you know, the hub world, I guess, the Pokemon Center place. And that's how you know that they're supposed to represent the after game, like post-story, because Johto would have technically been the after story, because in, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Kanto would have been the after story, so in this way it's reversed. And we finally got ourselves Waterfall. Oh wait, Waterfall was, I don't think Waterfall was an HM yet or not. I can't remember. But now that we got Waterfall and can actually use it, I taught it to Lapras! Okay, that's a shortcut out. Oh, I really want to find out what would happen if I fall through the other ice at the beginning. But oh well, I guess we're gonna journey onwards. And hey, who's that over there? It looks like a familiar face. Well, after we quickly check over our party, let's go talk to her, or him. Okay, it's a her. Hi, Lorelei, what are you doing here? Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave! Do as I say, you'll have to answer to me! You'll have me to answer to. Oh, my bad. Oh, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all seamed up. Blue, what are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do anything else. Let me catch a Pokemon here, then sell them off. Are you ready? You take that one, please. Oh, okay, she actually gestures to the one on the right. What? Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? I mean, unless you caught them legitimately with a Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. Unless you're catching them with, like, the net or something. Then that's like poaching, you illegal Pokemon robbers. Although, I've never once seen a Pokemon law ever in the Pokemon world, so I'm not even sure if they're breaking the law necessarily. Unless there's a government that I have not yet learned about. Would you kindly tell me about this? So that way I can actually properly report them to police, instead of them just running away in a flash of black smoke every time I beat them up. Because they're too chicken to run away in person? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. And 2 Zubats and a Golbat isn't really the toughest thing I've ever fought. I mean, really, you'd think facing the Pokemon League champion, they'd bring stronger pokes to the party, but on the contrary, they got these weaklings that I fought. These are weaker than the trainers that I fought in Victory Road, for Pete's sake. I haven't fought Pokemon this weak since level 38. This is actually even weaker than the 5th and 6th gym's Pokemon. Sabrina and Koga when they had level 43s as their ace Pokemon. So it's been quite a while since I fought Pokemon this low leveled, although these confusion X are starting to pile up on me, Nina, so if you could just not be a rebel for 5 seconds. Thank you. Was that so hard? I have to talk to my Pokemon just to get them to obey me. That's how sad this has become. We didn't plan on losing. I meant to say we didn't plan on this. But I tried to say losing. So despicably weak. You tell me. Where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. Ring? Wedding ring? You two married or something? Fiance? Engaged? Lover's quarrel? Honeymoon? I don't know. No way, I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll freeze you. My Lapras is furious what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras! Ice Beam! Wow! Oops. Oh, okay, I'll talk. Then we're going to the Rocket Heroes on 5 Island. There, I said it will be going now. But until you ever make it into the Rocket Warehouse. They said it with a posed look. Blue, thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea that those horrible animals were loose here. Now that statement about her saying that she was born and raised in these islands kind of doesn't make sense with the rest of the story, quote-unquote story of Pokemon, because these islands didn't exist until this game came out. And so in the original games, where was she born and raised? I mean, I know they threw this along in here to help capture some Johto Pokemon that were previously unable to, you know, be caught unless you had access to Pokemon Coliseum or XD, which is the only way you could get Johto Pokemon legitimately during the 3rd generation. And oh wait, hold on. I want to check something really quickly before I leave this island. Even though I have a ton of time left. I want to check if they give me an egg. I don't think they give me an egg. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't give me an egg. Yeah, okay, yeah, they don't give me an egg. Usually what's the case is when you go to a Pokemon daycare, the daycare couple already has an egg there that they'll automatically give you. Like for example, in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you would have gotten a walnut egg as soon as you reach actually, no, that's not daycare. What am I saying? And only in Johto did that, I think, happen. I know it happened in other places. I just can't remember them right now. Okay, so now that we're done with 4 Island pretty much, it's a really small island. It only has a Icefall Cave there. Nothing else actually to show for. We're now going to head off to 5 Island! Wow, these names, I swear. Do you have... Okay, no. Oh, wait, we already have the Super Rod, so there's no point in talking to any more fishermen. There's no more rods to get. So the basic gist to the islands is to pretty much do them in order. I think as you progress to the islands numerically, the trainers do get stronger so as to show that you're actually supposed to go in this order in order to complete the post-game story of the islands. Because there is a bit of a after-story associated with them. If you haven't noticed, Team Rocket Grunts have been fighting for a while. Because, of course, Team Rocket's never up to any good. This area is strictly off limits! Ow! Ow! You're gonna have to drag me out of my cold, lifeless, dead body. Before you can drag me out. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Level 48. This is the kind of battles I live for. I don't know what was up with the weaklings before. And that's kind of what I want. I think actually those Rocket Grunts I fought on the other island are the only last weak trainers left in the game. But for some reason they decided to keep their level cap very low. Even though you just beat the game, so your Pokemon should be like maybe even twice their level around. Not really twice. That would be like level 70s and maybe 60s. But now it seems like the level cap is actually a proper level cap because now they have very high level 40s. And these are actually stronger than the Pokemon that I fought in the Purity Road. So it fits a bit more with what I should be fighting. Alright, Psychic. Actually, might not take care of this because I know when I use Psychic, it did less than Meteor Mash, and Rhydon's defense stat is phenomenal compared to its, you know, special defense stat. So I have no idea why Psychic would do less than a Meteor Mash, even though Meteor Mash was super effective. The difference in the defense and special defense should have just accounted for that, and Psychic would have still just done more. Unless my Clefairy's attack stat is just that high compared to its special attack stat. Never really taken a look at its stats, really. Is this for real? Is this the real life? No, it's just a game that some twisted company made up. Oh, I really want to get that item, but I don't have cut. I can put Lapras in the daycare. In the PC later, so I can just use cut, because cut would have been a little useful here. You'd be wasting my time if you would get to me. Well, yes, I know that. I need 2 passwords, but I have one of them. Goldie needs... Oh, shoot, I already forgot. Well, luckily, you don't have to physically remember it. Somehow your character remembers the first time around what the passwords are just by hearing it. They don't even need to... Well, I mean, that guy... The other guy actually announced that it was the password before he actually announced it, so I guess your main character would probably listen in properly, like, oh, that's probably important. Sorry about that. I usually keep my phone on silent. I had to take that call. Unless you couldn't hear my phone ring. That's the reason why this is kind of weird now. But back to... What was I saying before? I can't even remember. That's how long of a break I took. Ah, I really messed things up. The one time I forget to put my phone on silent. Ugh. Innovil's actually handled that better. Last I remember, I was ice beaming a gloom. I think. And Turtley leveled up! I think I was talking about how weak Cleffo's special attack was compared to his attack. Or something like that. Oh yeah, memorizing passwords is... Well, yeah. Okay, I kind of already explained that. And, we're about to, I guess, reach the quote-unquote warehouse. You think without Giovanni, Team Rocket would have, you know, just gave up, because that's the whole reason why they started these nefarious schemes, because one guy who had too much free time on his hands decided to start stealing Pokemon for money. Oh, that makes me furious! Well, okay then. Not gonna do anything about it. I mean, I already beat you, so... Let's see, okay. Last guy, and then I think we're gonna reach the warehouse pretty soon. There's nothing past here except our warehouse, so what brings you here? Oh really, there's nothing past here but the warehouse. What do you think I'm coming for? To take in the view? I can just feel the trees and the breeze, those pixels and whatnot. I thought these grunts would even recognize me or something, as, you know, that 10-year-old kid that, you know, what's the word? Foiled our plans the last time, so, I don't know, I feel kind of offended that they don't recognize me. I caused them so much trouble, yet they're acting like they don't know who I am. Alright. Oh good, Nina. I actually wanted to use Nina because he's sitting on a Weezing. And this thing's bulk would have probably meant that it would have gotten some sort of poison status on one of my Pokemon. And that move that the Coughing just uses, Memento, and that's a move that not many people, I'm pretty sure, are aware about or even knows that existed. It's a unique move that was introduced in this generation, Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. It causes your Pokemon to faint, obviously enough, and it causes your opponent's special attack and attack stats to go down very harshly, 2 stages, specifically. Now, this move is kind of useless because you can just negate that by switching out your Pokemon, so it's not a very useful move. That wasn't supposed to happen. Uh-oh. Seems like I'm gonna get in trouble. Alright, let's try opening this door. I entered a password Goldie need log, and another password's needed. So yeah, obviously that's not going to work out. Okay, I forgot which way. Okay, there's something over here. I know there's a bit more I can actually do on the sound before I cut it off, because I'm almost out of time. Or nearly out of time. I don't know. When I have to cut off... When I have to take the call, I kind of messed up the recording time. So... There's nothing... I could check what time it is, but then you'll guys see also the recording thing. Okay, are you a trainer? I think he's a trainer. Oh well, let's just go for it. He looks like a bird keeper. I'm the oldest of the Bird Brothers. The best thing about birds, it has to be the beak. Because the wings and the tail and the feet just suck. Well, there are a lot of other things with beaks, I think. I know the platypus is one. And that's not a bird, but I don't know anything else with a beak that's not a bird. I don't know if you guys know, let me know in the comments below. Comment what you know that has a bird, that has a beak, but it's not a bird, without using Google, of course, because that would be cheating. Oh, and I meant to be using Turtle because it was an amulet coin, but he was so close to leveling up that I kind of didn't want him to. Because, you know, I like to have everyone around the same level. But now everyone's around the same level bar and level number, so I should be able to use everyone evenly. And that was pretty darn easy. Oh! So sharp! Very sharp. There, aha! I saw that! This hidden berry right there, even though a raspberry is pretty much useless to me. And oh, another one! Okay, let's go for it. You're another. Yeah, you're the Milkhead, I knew it. Milkhead, the bird brothers must my birds! It has to be the wings, because the beak and the tail and the feet just suck. Actually, no, there's 3 birds. 3 brothers, because he said he's the oldest, and these guys the middle, so obviously there's one more. And obviously these, even their teams are pretty much predictable. Level 47, unevolved bird, I almost said bird type. Flying type. Bird type's kind of incorrect, because there are a lot of flying types that aren't even near part bird, or even actually flying. Case in point being Gyarados, because I have no idea why that thing is flying. I guess because levitate wasn't a thing back then. The only way they could explain the fact that a gigantic serpent monster is floating off the ground is make it a flying type. Because why not? And let's include the fact that I can't learn any flying type moves in the first place. So its flying typing is practically useless. I mean, Mantine, which came in the 2nd generation, actually could learn flying type moves. Flap, flap. I thought I was trying to say fat, fat or something. Fat, fat. Not fat, fat. Sound like I said fat, fat. Okay, you gotta sit. No! Wild Pokemon, darn you! I knew it should be repel. Oh, and there's a 2nd generational Pokemon that is unique to this island. That's kind of the rare Pokemon that Professor Oak was talking about before. Okay, what's the 3rd brother? He's supposed to be around here. Oh, there he is! Hey, let's fight. I beat your other 2 brothers. I'm the youngest of the bird brothers! The other thing with the birds has to be the down. The down? What's the down? Is that like the chest of a bird? Okay, I have to look this up. Oh, and finally a trainer with non-Kanto Pokemon. Hoot Hoot is the bird Pokemon of the 2nd generation. If you have no idea what the bird Pokemon is, then you need to start playing Pokemon. Bird Pokemon is always that bird Pokemon, flying Pokemon that you can catch in the beginning that is supposed to be representative of a bird. For example, Pidgey is actually the bird Pokemon of the Kanto region, even though some might debate it's Spearow. The reason why I say it's Pidgey more than Spearow is because your rival always uses the bird Pokemon of the region. That's always the first Pokemon that they catch, and that's the Pokemon that they keep on their team. It's also usually the Pokemon that Ash catches in the anime, so since Ash caught a Pidgeotto, it's Pidgey. Down is so comfy, it makes me drowsy. Well, you didn't explain what a down is! Thanks for the great explanation. I also beat up that trio of brothers. What's with the wild Pokemon? I know what I'm trying to reach here. It's this rock formation thing. I think I'm nowhere near. Okay, it was actually. Oh, it was. Whoops. Or I don't know. What? Oh crap! I can't remember what it was. Let me quickly check my town map to make sure I'm not going crazy. Okay, Memorial Pillar's down there. Okay, fine, I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I'll try to find Memorial Pillar in the next episode. But that brings today's episode to a conclusive end. That was a weird way of bringing things. In the next episode, I'll obviously be looking for Memorial Pillar, but exploring the rest of 5 Island and see what else it has to offer. So, I will see all of you guys in the next episode.